let's explore how to determine the suitability of a roof for a 2 kW on-grid solar system and explain it with calculations and examples. Assessing roof suitability. There are several factors to consider when assessing the suitability of a roof for a solar system, including available space. Determine if the roof has enough space to accommodate the solar panels. Consider factors such as the size of the panels and any shading issues. Orientation. Ideally, the roof should face south or have a south-facing orientation for maximum sunlight exposure. East or west-facing roofs can also work but may generate slightly less energy. Tilt angle. The roof's tilt angle should be within an acceptable range, typically 15 to 40 degrees, to optimize solar energy production. Structural integrity. Assess the roof's structural integrity to ensure it can support the weight of the solar panels. Calculating available roof space. To determine if a roof has enough space for a 2 kW solar system, you'll need to consider the size and number of solar panels you plan to install. Calculate the area required per panel. The average size of a solar panel is approximately 1.6 square meters. However, this can vary depending on the specific panel you choose. Let's assume a panel size of 1.6 square meters for this example. Determine the number of panels, divide the system capacity, 2 kilowatts, by the panel wattage to get the number of panels required. Assuming a panel wattage of 300 watts, the calculation would be number of panels equals system capacity, kW, panel wattage, kW. Number of panels equals 2 kilowatts, 0.3 kilowatts equals 6.67, rounded up to 7 panels. Calculate the total area required, multiply the number of panels by the area required per panel. In this case, total area required equals number of panels A tilde, area per panel. Total area required equals 7 panels A tilde, 1.6 square meters equals 11.2 square meters. Assessing roof orientation and shading. To evaluate the roof's orientation and shading issues, visually inspect the area throughout the day and consider any potential obstructions like nearby buildings, trees, or chimneys that may cast shadows on the panels. Ideally, the roof should have minimal shading during peak sunlight hours. Consulting with a solar professional. It's recommended to consult with a solar professional or installer to assess the roof's structural integrity and confirm its suitability for a solar system. They can provide a more accurate assessment based on their expertise and take into account any local regulations or requirements. By considering these factors and performing the calculations, you can determine the suitability of a roof for a 2 kW on-grid solar system. Please note that the calculations provided are examples, and it's important to consult with a solar professional for an accurate assessment based on your specific roof and location.